What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pilling here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Monday Night Raw review for August 19, 2019. So, let's do this, shall we, John Squad? So, we kicked off the Monday Night Raw last night with Roman Reigns, and then Dolph Ziggler, So then Dolph Ziggler comes out and talks to Roman Reigns and talks about the attacker and stuff like that to Roman Reigns. And then all of a sudden, Dolph Ziggler delivers a super kick to Roman Reigns, and then we have ourselves a match. So then the first match you had on Raw was Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler, and the winner was Roman Reigns. Then we had the King's Court with Jared the King Lawler, and he talks about the King of the Ring tournament and talks and reveals the brackets and says who's going to come down to on the Raw side. It's going to come down to Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. And then he was about to say who was going to come down on the SmackDown side, but that was until the Fine. Bray Wyatt appears on top of the stage and delivers the mandible claw onto the Jerry the King Lawler on top of the stage, and that's what happens to end that segment. So then the second match on Raw was Ricochet and The Miz. Awesome versus Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin, and the winner was The Miz and Ricochet, the one and only Ricochet. That's right, them two won. So then the third match on Raw was was a United States Championship match. We had was Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles, and the winner was Braun Strowman by disqualification due to the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson coming involved in attacking Braun Strowman. Then they continue the attack and throw Braun Strowman into the ring post, and then Seth Rollins comes on out and makes the save and saves Braun Strowman, takes out Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So then the next match on Raw was a King of the Ring tournament first round match. We had was Samoa Joe versus Cesaro, and the winner was Samoa Joe, and he goes on to the second round. So then we had Rey Mysterio, who gets interviewed backstage and talks about that he was going to retire and hang up his mask until his son Dominic actually tells him to don't retire, do not quit, because he wants to tag team up with his father and wants to team up with his father. Rey Mysterio wants to tell his kids someday that he got team up with his great uncle. Wants to tell his kids that he got team up with his father, in the future. So that's what he wants to tell him. So then we had Elias was doing his farewell performance and talks about being the 24/7 champion, and that he had trouble during his performance because next thing you know, R-Truth and the referee appear in the ring, and next thing you know, the 24/7 title's on the line, 24/7. So then R-Truth appears in the ring and is trying to pin Elias, and Elias keeps kicking out. So then R-Truth is going to whack Elias with the guitar, and Elias escapes. So that's what happens then the segments. And the fifth match on Raw was the New Day versus the Revival, and the winner was the New Day by disqualification due to Randy Orton coming out and attacking the New Day. Then next thing you know, it is that Kofi Kingston come out to make the save while Randy Orton and the Revival are beating up on the New Day. Kofi Kingston comes out to make the save. Then Kofi Kingston gets an RKO'd by Randy Orton. Then Xavier Woods gets an RKO. Then Randy Orton makes Kofi Kingston look at what the Revival's doing to Xavier Woods, and the Revival destroy Xavier Woods' leg. So then Michael Cole interviews Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks talks about what she did last week, and this says, "You're welcome," about what happened last week, and that's what happens in that segment. And another match on Raw was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and the winner was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So then another match on Raw was a King of the Ring tournament first round match. Was Cedric Alexander versus Sami Zayn, and the winner was Cedric Alexander, and he goes on to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. So then Finally, the main event we had on Raw was Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman versus the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And the winner was, and we have new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. And that is a unique pair right there. No one can ever stop them, I guess not. But then after the match is over, they go and celebrate on top of the stage, and Braun Strowman is raising Seth Rollins' hand. And guess what Braun Strowman is looking at? The Universal Championship right there. So I guess Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman are going to have a match for the Universal Championship probably at Clash of Champions. So leave your comments down below, your predictions if that's what you think is going to happen. So I think that's what's going to happen too, and I think that Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman have double duties probably. I don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to wait and see what's going to happen here at Clash of Champions. This thing unfolds for the next couple weeks on Raw. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below what your favorite part of this WWE Monday Night Raw episode was. And I think my favorite part was probably about the Street Profits when they were, when Dawkins ripped up his bracket, and because his King of the Ring tournament bracket got ripped up, and he was all upset. And then my favorite other part was Raw, of course, was Seth Rollins winning the Raw Tag Team Championships with Braun Strowman. That was my favorite part, but anyway. So, once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best at John Squad. You're all one of a kind. I love each and every single one of you all. Don't forget to tap that bell on YouTube so you never miss an upload on my videos, and subscribe for more. Peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys.